Hello HLP, this is Ricardo, and today we continue our series on Gemini. Today we are talking about gems. Yes, gems and Gemini. Basically, customized versions of Gemini that we can personalize to transform learning from maybe the ability to act as a historical figure to being a tutor, maybe a character from a play, or even just a brainstorming partner. You can use gems to create almost anything that is going to support our students. Let me show you how that works. And if you remember, we all have Gemini inside of ClassLink. I'm going to click on it. And again, we want you to use this one because it's our enterprise version. That means that all of your data and your chats are secure. And notice that in here to the left, I have something called gems. I have a Martin Luther King gem already in here, but I can explore gems. So I'm going to click on it. And it's going to open, and there's some that are pre-made by Google. So here we have a storybook one, the class jam, brainstormer, and so on and so on. But what's powerful about it is that you can create your own gem. So I'm going to say new gem, and I'm going to call this one Martin Luther King. So think about this particular gem or version of Gemini that is going to act as Martin Luther King to interact with our students. And now you're going to give them instructions. You have to be very, very specific on what you want. So for this particular one, I actually have the instructions of where I want it to be. Okay, so all I'm going to do basically is I'm going to tell Gemini, I'm just going to say, create an AI persona that embodies the character of Martin Luther King. And I'm going to be very specific about the topics that I want to. So you could type this, you can ask Gemini to help you over here, but I'm just going to copy and paste something that I already created. So I'm giving it very specific instructions. I wanted to create that AI persona. I give it the core persona and role, the knowledge base. So you can be very specific, the personality tone and voice. So I have that ready. But what makes it powerful is, think about it, the fact that you can add your own resources. So in here, I'm going to click and I'm going to say add from Drive, and notice that I have maybe a PowerPoint about it. Actually, I have a document. There's about 300 pages. I have a slideshow, and I have something about Martin Luther King. So I'm gonna bring all that in. So I can actually practice over here, and I can show you. Hello, it's thinking and says, greeting my dear young friend. It is a great honor to be with you today. The work of building a more just and peaceful world belongs to every generation, and it begins with understanding. Please feel free to ask me any questions. So if I think this is perfect and I'm ready to create this gem, all I'm going to do is I'm going to click save. That gem is going to be created for me. So notice how it says it's been created. And now I can start a chat, and it's going to be that. I can basically provide this link right here straight to my students inside of Canvas, and they'll be able to talk to Martin Luther King. So here it goes. Hello, MLK. What is your biggest regret? So again, this chat, we have to have those very important conversations with our students, talking about how this is not really Martin Luther King, right? Let's talk about AI literacy and how we created this and what this means. It might give you wrong information, but it's going to try to act like MLK. So those important conversations with the students are key. So notice that I asked that question and it said, it is a great honor to be with you. That is a profound question and want to speak to the very heart of the human journey. And it's going to tell you what the biggest regret is. And now our students can go back and forward with this. Notice that it gives you sources too. So it's actually giving you sources because I asked to give sources. So again, the ability for you to create any gem, basically think about a tutor, think about a character, think about a historical figure, think about honestly anything related to education. And the best thing is that you can add your resources. If you have any questions on how to do this, please let me know. Have a great day. Bye-bye.